with the news that energy bills will rise again in April, our Claire is here with a warning about a new scam. This is a worry, isn't it? It's a worry anyway that prices are going up. But, you know, people are preying on that, these scammers.
They are. That's what they do. They know that energy bills are the biggest worry for millions of people, so it's the obvious thing to launch a scam on. Now, there's been a warning issued by all of the UK banks and the fraud authorities about this one, which is quite significant. How it starts is a fake energy offer. Save money on your energy bills. It could be something on social media. It could be something that's been sent to you on email or text. But the key hallmark of this scam is what the scammers are after, once they've got your payment details, is a one-time passcode. So this is a code that your bank sends you, usually on an SMS message. It's a 6-digit code. You should never, ever give these codes to anyone else. The reason that the scammers want it is because they will set up a digital wallet with your card on it, and once they've got that one-time password, then they can control it and they can make payments direct from your bank account, hence why the authorities have put out this warning. So 3 things: never give away a one-time passcode.
OK.
Number 2, if you see an energy deal that looks too good to be true, just be wary. Know that these scams are doing the rounds. We had another one we talked about last week about energy help, which doesn't exist anymore. And number 3, just show someone. Risk looking like an idiot for a minute and saying, excuse me, friend, colleague, partner, co-worker, whatever, do you think this is legit or not? Just do that, because it's better to do that and feel like a fool for a minute than to feel like a fool for months or weeks afterwards when you're chasing, trying to get your money back from the bank.
God, is it awful? It really is. And they're so sophisticated now and so clever. It's no wonder that people fall for it, so you shouldn't feel embarrassed if you do, because that you know, they're good at what they do, sadly. Anything that we can do to help with these energy bills?
So don't fall for fake offers that are coming into your mobile phone, but absolutely do go on a price comparison website to see if you can switch energy provider. So what's happened this week? The price cap in April, energy bills are going up by 6.4% if you're one of millions and millions of people who are on a tariff linked to the price cap. In pounds and pence, it's going to add around £111 a year to the average family's bill from April. But the good news is, if you switch, at the moment, if you're quick, there are lots of fixed-rate energy deals that you can lock into that are below the level of the current price cap, but also much far below the level of April's price cap when that comes in. So just to highlight 2 of the best energy deals, as I say, right now, outfox the market. They are one of the cheapest fixes. The average user could save £179 a year. That's based on what will happen to your energy bills after the April rise comes in. And then the cheapest deal from a large supplier, British Gas, at the top of the table at the moment. You could save £172 a year from April if you switch to them. Worth getting out your energy bill, seeing what your usage is, spending some time on a site, having a look at these things. Beware of exit fees as well that you might have to pay. But most people could save if they switch. Other good news, next winter, nearly 3 million more families on low incomes will automatically be eligible for this £150 warm home discount. So that's something to look forward to next winter if you're on a low income. And again, the good news there is you don't need to apply for this. It's something that will automatically be given to you.
Right, got it. Now, lots of people have been talking about this Nectar spend lock. What is that?
This is a good thing. We covered the Nectar point scam just before Christmas. Lots of people were seeing their points off their Nectar cards disappear. Finally, Nectar have upgraded the security that they're offering, so you can go on their app or on their website and lock your points. You do not. This won't affect your ability to collect points on your Nectar card. It just means you can't spend them unless you unlock it. If you are an app user, you will need to update your app in order to get this. You need the latest version of the app to do it, but it takes seconds, well worth doing, will protect your points from being nicked.
Exactly, so they don't get stolen by hoarders. Phone theft, mobile phone theft is horrific. And it's I didn't realise it was... I mean, I knew it was happening, but the figures are dreadful, aren't they?
Do you know, last week, after the show, I got on the tube to go back to the office. Somebody came on just as the doors were going beep, 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 and literally took the phone out of a passenger's hand further up the carriage from me. And ran away. So, you know, you're not safe anywhere, especially, you know, out in public, busy transport locations. London, of course, is a hotspot. And I have been a victim of this crime. We've spoken about it before. So I can tell you now, the biggest thing that the scammers, the thieves want is to steal an unlocked phone. That's why they're swiping them out of people's hands. If you can go into the settings of your phone and activate screen lock in the shortest amount of time possible so that your face will be needed to unlock your phone screen, it might make it a bit more, you know, slightly more inconvenient for you because you have to do that every 30
yeah,
seconds.
of course. No, absolutely.
But the harder it is for a thief to get into your phone, the longer you've got to lock down your data.
Right.
So even if your phone is locked, lots of people don't know this, the criminals can swipe down to access the control centre, and that's the first thing they'll do because they want to put your phone on airplane mode, so it makes it harder to trace. Go into the settings and turn that off.
Oh.
The second thing that you should be doing is disable message preview. So even if your phone is locked, if somebody sends you a text or one of those one-time passcodes we just mentioned, it will flash up. If you've disabled message preview, then it will just say you've got a message, but it won't display the content of the message unless you can use your face to unlock the phone. So again, that can buy you time. Finally, Find My iPhone. This is something that Apple has. Even if your phone is turned off, you can still make it possible to find your phone.
Oh,
you need to go to settings, click on your face, then look at Find My iPhone, Find My Network and Send Last Location. Switch both of those on and then look at that final graphic. If the criminal manages to turn your phone off, it will say, this phone is findable after power off. So that's a really big signal. Lots of security features are embedded on your phone. Make sure you know about them. I didn't know about things on mine that could have protected me until after it was nicked.
I think most of us don't use all of these things. We don't really know. What if your phone is stolen though, Claire? What can you do?
Sure. So do a safety drill. If you did know, if it was stolen, you need to go on the website for your phone provider. So that will either be Apple, Samsung or Android. Log in using your ID. And then once you've done that, on a laptop or an iPad, because you won't have your phone anymore, you can access your phone remotely, you can mark it as stolen, you can lock it, you can even erase all of your data. But just working out what you need to do that is a useful drill. If you've got apps, banking apps on your phone, you need to contact every bank. I did that. You know, you can ring them up and say, my phone has been stolen, then you won't be liable for any money that was taken. I had money taken from my cards. I got it back the same day, Lorraine, when my phone was nicked. And then finally, remove your phone as a trusted device. If you can use your phone as a trusted device for two-factor authentication, you know, you log into something, it wants additional authorisation from your phone, turn that off too. But yes. Lots of things to think about, but it's happening to so many people.
It really is, and your whole life's in there, and so many people use, you know, they pay for things
until
on
it
their
gets
phone.
nicked. You don't realise.
You don't realise how
you need it for everything.
Absolutely.
So lock down your data.
Thank you.
Ready to boost your savings, grow your pension pot, and make every penny count? Well, we've got loads of Money Clinic videos right here on the channel. Check out this one for even more expert advice.